Well, howdy people. A few of us have been asking for it. I've tried to do it, but here we are, we're back on the bike. I know I've lost a few subscribers because most of them were there for the bike stuff, not the truck stuff. But the truck stuff takes up most of my time because that's how I earn an income. But today, I've just got back from Brisbane. Like literally, I've been home half an hour. And I've rugged up because it's what is it here. It's 14, 15 degrees here at the moment on the coast. And I got to go and get some bullets for shooting. Now, the nearest shop is at Nowra, where I just came from. The next nearest shop is Braidwood. So I'm going to Braidwood, mostly because, well, I know they've got the rounds I've got. The one at Nowra, the rounds that I want. The one at Nowra never has what I want. And what better way to get to a gun shop than go over the King's Highway? Now, I've got my vest, this red jacket, and I got another jacket underneath. Because if it's 14 here, it's going to be like 10 over there. Actually, I'll see if I can, Christ almighty, some of these people. Canberra. And doing a U-turn. What the fuck do you expect from someone from Canberra? Lived amongst them for a couple of years. They're not the smartest people. Well, they don't show to be the smartest anyway. But yeah, we're going to go over to Braidwood. We're going to buy a few boxes of bullets, because I go down to Bateman's Bay to the gun range, and I'm down to my last two. So, but yeah, as I was saying, I've literally just got home from Brisbane, and I'm on the bike and I'm shooting. What is it to Braidwood? Hang on, let me see. Braidwood. It's 109 k's, so it's only just about an hour and a half. But what better way to spend a Saturday morning after you've just driven over 1,100 kilometres than jumping on a bike and go another couple of 100 k's. Like, I know it's a little bit of an inconvenience living where I live sometimes, but damn, it makes a good excuse to jump on the bike. So, and with the way fuel prices are, I'd rather go on the bike than in the car anyway, you know. But we'll get going out here, and I'll turn these cameras on. Hopefully the bloody microphone and everything all connects again. So I'll turn these cameras on when we get out the road a little bit further. I've got my spare batteries plugged in, and so I'm going to try and keep this camera running most of the time so it keeps connecting to the microphone. And when I notice it doesn't connect, then I'll swap and change batteries. I don't have the camera the microphone connected to the 360, just simply because I forgot to get it out of my pocket or out of the pouch. So we might do that. Rightio. Hey Scotty, I just got your message on the bike, mate. 6 o'clock Monday, man. The video will be going live. Yeah, so what was I saying? I seem to lose my bloody train of thought easy, don't I? I'm like a fucking hamster on steroids. Yeah, so I'll try and keep this camera turned on as much as I can, just so it stays connected to the microphones. That way I'll have less problems. That one there, I'll pull up down the road a little bit further, and I'll clip the microphone to my belt clip like I usually do, and that way you get a bit more of the exhaust note, especially going up the mountain. I'll just record it and shut my mouth going up there. So I just love that road. It's just such a great road, the King's Highway. So, and I'm going to be riding the best part of it, which is from Braidwood to the coast. Also want to have a look at, see if they've got spotting scopes over there. I want to get back into long range shooting, and I got my old man's old rifle at home, and I don't want to just get rid of it, chuck it away. I got given a barrel for it the other day. It's a 303.25. So yeah, it's a 303.25, and it's hard to find rounds for them because you can't neck down the brass. But I got a bloke that lives at the end of my street who goes to a gun club. He used to have one. He might be able to reload them for me, he said. But I've also found a mob in Victoria that sells rounds. So I'm going to contact them. There was one mob in Queensland called Unique Munitions, but I'm not sure if they're new or used rounds. This guy, or this mob down in Victoria, they have both new and used. So I might give them a whirl and take the 303 down and do some shooting with it, because I'd got rid of last of my big guns because I've lost a lot of the properties to shoot on. They've been sold, people don't want shooting on them, or they've let people shoot on them and they've absolutely shot the shit out of everything else but what they were supposed to be there shooting, and now they let no one on them. So it doesn't matter that you've known them for years, they've just put a blanket ban on everybody shooting, which is fair enough. It's their property. Someone stuffs it for everybody else, that's what happens. So don't be a dick when it comes to things like that. But yeah, alrighty, I'm going to get out of here and I'll turn the cameras on down the road a bit further, just for a bit of footage. I've got to use that new song I put together. I stuck it on the truck video the other night, so I've got to put something to it anyway. The missus just ain't on the back, that's all. But yeah, all right. Let's keep cranking on down here, and I'll flick it to sports mode, because you got to ride it in sports mode. Yeah, so we'll get on down the road here and we'll have a chat later. So we're just coming into Bateman's Bay. Sorry, not Braidwood, Bateman's Bay. I'm going to stop over here. I'm going to get the other microphone out for that camera. But what I'm also going to do is try and fix the mount up for it, because that thing's flopping all over the place. It was good when I first got it, but now it just moves everywhere. Every bump, bit of wind, that camera ends up just folding back towards me. I've got to keep straightening it up. So I've tightened it up as much as I can at the moment, but I'm going to try and tighten it just that little bit further and see what happens. Because this ball here doesn't have rubber on it like these ones do. And that's probably why it's slipping. So I don't know whether if I put a nut on that rather than having that wing nut thing, if that'll make any difference. But we'll stop up the hill up here a bit and I'll try and fix it. I'm not going near the servo. I don't need fuel just a moment. I might fill up over at Braidwood while I'm over there, and that'll get me back home easy. I had 200 and something Ks before I left home, and it's only 50 odd Ks down here to Bateman's Bay. So we'll pull up here. As long as old mate the car doesn't run up my arse. All right, I'm going to try and fix this up a bit better. Oh, fuck. That might be good. We'll see what happens. I'll get this stuff sorted and we'll get back to it. Righto, we've had some success. The the microphone's connected. All right, let's get the heck over to Braidwood and see what they've got. Let's hit the go button on that one. Oh, I know what I did forget. I should have put my bloody, what do you call it, closeouts on the front bars. We've just hit 16 degrees, but I know it's going to get colder because we're going to go down in the shaded valleys and stuff like that, and it's definitely going to get cool. So, and then once you get up on the top of the mountain, which is the Great Divide and Range, it's going to get cool too. But it feels cold under the armpits, I know that. Well, it did on the way down through some of the shaded areas. But this screen's awesome. This is probably only the second or third good ride I've going to have with this screen so far, because I've had short rides here and there. The missus and I went away the other week. We just went down to Narooma, which is only an hour and a half down from where we live. And we just sat at the pub down there and had a feed. Awesome feed too at the Narooma Hotel if you have to go down there. And yeah, so it was good then too. And earlier when I was talking to a mate on the phone, I just popped the screen up and it got rid of all the noise. So I just drop it down a little. I could pull it up if I wanted to, but I just like it just so it's enough to still give me a bit of fresh air, especially through the vent at the top of the helmet. I'm not getting buffeted around too harsh. So, but once I put it up, yeah, it's good. But I didn't realise how dirty my bike is. It's got bugs and shit on the screen. But it's been sitting in the shed and it's just caked in dust. So, Murdo, if you're watching, don't look at the bike. I don't usually let it get to this stage. But I'll shut up now and I'll throw the camera on here and there just so you get a bit of riding noise. And yeah, I'll have a bit of a yak a bit later. I can't talk. Yeah, we'll have a yak later.
The sun's dipping low, casting shadows long and wide. I'm kicking off the boots, tossing work gear to the side. The sky looks like it's on fire in the dying afternoon, and the only thing that's missing is a rhythm of a V-twin tune. I see you on the porch, the wind blowing through your hair. Let's leave the worries of the world to someone else out there. So let's ride, let the world just fade away. Let's put this town in the mirrors and let's just ride away. We'll put the cap on a full tank, no destination set in stone. Just a bike between our knees and a highway for us to roam. Whatever's on your mind, girl, leave it at the gate. Grab your lid and climb on up. Why should we have to wait? As we drop into the valley, the air begins to cool. We're breaking every habit, we're ignoring every rule. The road is getting sweeter as the timber closes in. I can feel you holding tighter in the corners when I tip in. Don't know where we're heading, we'll just have to see. As long as we're riding and you're on the back with me. Sound just a tank of juice, the side stand up and gear bag on the back. We're going for the hell of it and we ain't looking back.
It's coming into autumn, eh? Well, we're already is autumn. This place over here just turns on the colour. A bit like Canberra, you know. I love coming down that stretch of road when it's like that because, yeah, your greens, orange, yellows. She's full colour here. We got these, they're Japanese maples, I think. Yeah, I think that's what they are. But yeah, this place over here just, it's so cool when autumn comes along. Winter comes and all the ground's brown because nothing grows, dies off of frost. She's sheep country, this joint. So, some weird friggin' sculpture over there. But this is Braidwood. Turn my music off. You can see I got another notification there on YouTube. I just love that ride. I really like that ride. What's the price of fuel here today? 98, $2.37.9. I'm low now anyway. I know I got under 70 Ks. $2.37.9. So it's going to pretty much cost me nearly $2.40 a litre. Alright, we're at Braidwood Outdoors. Might go over there. If no one jumps in it. She gets flat out this place on weekends. It's a busy joint. The pie shop cops are hiding. So this friggin' buff around my neck's making it hard for me to turn around and look at traffic. Ah, you would. Mother effer. Alright. We'll go and find somewhere else to park then. Actually, this here might do. No, it's not. That's a servo. Or it used to be a servo. I'll park right here. Bugger it. Alright. I'll shut everything down and I'll go down the outdoor shop and get what I need to get. We'll be back. Well, I just filled the bike up. I was going to go to Goulburn, but the problem is the shop shuts at 1 o'clock and I'm not going to make it. So, yeah, because the mob here doesn't have what I need. I thought they would have, but so I've come to the model shop. I'm going to have a look. I wanted to look at, what do you call it, sight scopes too down there for range sighting, but they didn't have any either. So I'm going to have to make another day of it somewhere. Chuck the missus on the bike, we'll go for a ride. But at this stage, as Elmer Fudd would say, no bullwhits left. And yeah, so I'll just have a look at this joint in here for a minute, and I might go get a cuppa and then head back home. So, oh well, here we go. I've just looked at the footage from the ride up, and it's not all there. The stupid camera on my helmet, for some reason, records like a minute or something and then stops. And then this one didn't record the bloody sound off the microphone coming up the mountain. So I'm not having a good day with these bloody cameras. I didn't get the rounds I needed because they're on back order. But I did have a win of sorts. I got the last sausage sandwich at the local Lions Park barbecue at the markets. So that's something, I guess. I'll try and make something out of these videos. I don't know. We'll have a look. We're heading home now anyway. So we're going down the mountain now. So let's see what happens now. Unless it's because I got gloves on. I think I've pushed the button and I haven't on the camera. So I did a bit of yakking. That didn't work out. The footage on the 360 hasn't got the sound I wanted on it. So that didn't work out the way I wanted it. I didn't get me bullets. That didn't work out. Hey, but hey, I'm riding a motorbike. You can't be sad. I filled it up in the anticipation of going to Goulburn, but I wasn't going to make it because they said they shut at 1. Told them I was coming. They weren't interested in staying open. I said I might be 5 minutes late. Well, we'll be gone by 1. All right, no worries. So that's why I went down to see Daniel at the model shop and spoke to him for ages. So yeah, I'll just make my way home now. I'll make something out of this video anyway. But coming up the hill, Jesus, ATV convention, well, ADV, sorry. Yeah, coming up Clyde Mountain, twisting the grip a little bit, and she kept breaking loose on me, coming out of the hard corners. So I know she's going good, but we'll just poke on back down the hill and yeah, see where that brings us. I've changed the batteries in the 360 because it was already down low. Geez, it goes through batteries, that thing. So I can't leave it running all the time because you just run out of power. So, but we'll just yeah, we'll mosey on down the road and head home. We're going to go and do the old boy shopping. We've got lawns to mow. They might get done tomorrow yet, I don't know. We're going out tonight, me and the little woman. So, alrighty. We'll just get along with this. check that view out. That's cool. Fucking storage just got filled up on the card. Oh, on the 360. I mustn't have had it on card. I must have had it on internal storage. Oh well. Tell old mate's tailgate's open. Your tailgate's open. blew the cobwebs out of it and me. I hope everything worked. Microphones, cameras, the whole bit. Even turned the third camera on to see what it was like. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. This thing's so good. It just handles. Like, I'm not the world's best rider, you know, but this thing gives you so much confidence for a bike that this size, this weight. The brakes are awesome. Not that I even had to touch them much, you know, just lightly pull on the brake on the lever and a little bit on the foot pedal. And it's just, yeah. Like, this is the old model bike, right? So when I say old, it's not the Power Plus. So the new ones have got more power, they handle better. Like, it's ridiculous how good these things handle. You just chuck them in a corner and they go. They go where you point them. Yeah, okay, I've got a little bit overzealous in a couple of corners, but it's usually a bump that unsettles you. Still only 2 degrees warmer than I was this morning when I left down here. So it's still a fresh day. Definitely no winter's coming. The closeouts didn't have to go on, that was alright. I didn't mind it actually. It was a bit chilly in a couple of spots on the way up, but it's good now. So alright, we're coming back to Bateman's Bay. We're just about to drop down to the bay. So I might as well sign off. I don't know what the hell's going to happen with this video. It worked, cameras didn't work, or it's my fucking fingers with gloves. I just don't know. I can do it in the truck, so it's got to be the gloves. It has to be the gloves. So we're down here at Bateman's Bay now. I'm going to turn left and point this thing home. And yeah, might even give the bike a wash actually. Yeah, I might give the bike a wash. And yeah, just generally finished doing what I was going to do for today until tonight. We've got to be up there at 7 o'clock tonight, so I'll have to leave home about 6ish, which is what, about 5.5 hours, 4.5 hours from now. I'm half hour from home, so yeah, I won't get lawns done today. They won't get done. Doesn't matter. So, alright guys. Sorry this bike video is a bit of a stuff up. I hope I can make something out of it. And yeah, there'll be one truck video out before this, and then I'll work on this one. If it works, it'll be up. So if you see me yakking at you, you know I've got enough footage out of it to make some sort of a freaking video. So we'll just have to wait and see. I definitely know a lot of it didn't work for this camera on the way up the hill, and I'm not sure about that one with the microphone. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Alright guys, we'll see you later, and I'll see you on the road in one fashion or another. We'll either be back on this thing, it'll probably be more than likely back in the truck, definitely. So as usual, stay safe, keep it tidy, and I'll see you next time.